Good evening, everybody. Steve Lentini, Steve Lentini, Lord Lentini Training, Steve Lentini Sales Success. So tonight I'm talking about sales success for the rookies. It's based on my book that's on Amazon. Is going to get a refresh and a second publication shortly. Thank you for your support. All the copies have been purchased. So I'm also starting a class called Sales Success for the Rookies with the idea that it'll be for people who are finishing high school and don't want to take on a lot of college debt. They've seen their brothers and sisters and peers and other people's horror stories about college debt. And there's a new trend where people graduating high school, men and women, want to apprentice in an industry, which is very similar to what I saw in the 70s. And so it's fascinating. What goes around comes around. And so the sales success for the rookie will be a certificate course that they take for a year and they end up debt free. And there'll be different variations of it. There'll be some 18-week sessions and there'll be some 6-month and 1 year. But with 1 year, they get the 1 year investment in themselves. They get a certificate and we help them find a job. We help place them because I know of many industries that are looking for salespeople. They're looking for salespeople, and a lot of mature industries, they're having trouble attracting salespeople because some of the highly educated, college graduated, nothing against it. I went to college, although I didn't finish, but I went to college and never stopped learning and teaching what I'm learning. And what some people in the college educated world think is that certain jobs are beneath them, and what they don't know about selling is that most of them they can make $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 a year and have a flexible schedule because there's a lot of industries that have a repeat nature to them. I call that an annuity, right? They get paid on repeat sales, so they go out and establish the relationship, they maintain the relationship, and they continue to get commission on accounts they opened up last year, the year before that. And there's a lot of industries that don't do that. A lot of industries, they're recruiting college-educated salespeople, and they give them a new quota every year. So they have a lot of burnout. And I think that for people that are really looking at the future and coming out of college, coming out of high school, and want to learn certain industries, they'll find apprenticeships, and especially if they've gotten some sales training. So if you know of people that are interested in that, let me know. Now, here's a little bit snippet of what I'll be teaching. So sales requires a certain way, people to understand how they show up makes a difference. Sales has a lot to do with the energy you project in the world and in the meeting and when you're in front of people, and understanding it's not about you. It's about the prospect, the future client, as I like to call them, the future customer. And so I teach people, one, there's a segment about how they show up, and we give them the Everything Disc for Sales assessment. And then we help them understand that. And then we help them learn how to read people that are in front of them so that they can start to be chameleon-like, learn how to make a connection with people by leaving your ego at the door. It's no ego. And then the other thing is we teach them a system to follow, and where they spend some time making a connection, which is called bond and rapport, and they learn how to match and mirror. And then they spend some time upfront, what I call a contract or an agenda, where they explain to people a little bit what their process is. And then they prepare questions after they've done research, of course, on the prospect, the future customer, future client. And they've done some research and they prepare some questions based on how they got the appointment, with the facts that they gathered up front and the facts they gathered from doing some research about this particular future customer. And they prepare questions to help them both hear whether it's a fit or not. So we teach it's a very specific program that helps people buy. And it's really what's happening today in the marketplace. And it started 25 years ago, and it's really moving to fast forward today, where that's the kind of salespeople they want. They want salespeople that make them feel comfortable and at ease while they make a decision. Salespeople like the bravado of, well, I can talk them into anything. Those days are over. You're not talking people into something. What if you sell them something that doesn't work? How long are you going to be on their list of favorite people? Not long. So you want to have what I call favored nation status. Always. You want to be able to walk in the door of any customer and or future customer, and they remember how you treated them, because you want to check in on people. Let's say the decision was no. It's never no forever. You can ask that. Is this no for now or no forever? I had a few people tell me, well, Steve, it's forever. Okay, I got a boss. He thinks forever is 6 months. Are you okay if I check in with you twice a year? Most people laughed. I never had anybody get very upset. After you do the questioning, then you present, but only to the needs that they expressed. You don't tell them a whole story about your company anymore. People don't want to hear what I call the verbal diarrhea. Paucis verbis, with few words. You can learn how to sell and have fun at selling, and even learn to overcome rejection with sales success for the rookie. And the subtitle is How to Succeed at Sales Right from the Start. And you'll end up with a certificate, and we'll help you find a job. I know a lot of people that are looking for hunters. They're looking for hunter farmers, which is the combination of a maintainer and a hunter, people finding business. It's a wonderful career, by the way. I've been doing it for a long time, along with the coaching and some of the other trainings that I've developed over time, but 40 something years. So sales, though, has been the major emphasis for me, along with teaching people how they show up, what I call waking up, jump into your life. It's another workbook that I have, another class, wake up, jump into your life. So the combination of the two skills, how you show up and having a sales system that you follow, will help you build sales success right away as a rookie. And if you're in high school, or if you have kids in high school and they don't know what they're going to do, they don't want to get into a lot of college debt. They want to do a 4-year apprentice while they're earning money, right? They're earning money for a company. They do an apprenticeship, and that becomes their college. And then after 4 years, they're ready to advance in the company, and they grow, and their income grows. It's interesting concept. A lot of HR directors are talking about it, and HR experts about how the impact of college debt is affecting high school students' decisions today, and that employers who are smart have an opportunity. And if you're in high school, you have an opportunity to learn from one of the best, and you will have great success in sales. I know that for a fact. So I've done it. So anyway, enjoy. If you have any questions, call me. Steve at Steve Lentini is my email. Steve at stevelentini.com. My website is stevelentini.com. And my number and contact information are there. All right. Have a good night. Great selling. Thank you.